Hello and welcome to One Man's Collection. My name is Brett. Today we're looking at this Formula One. Let's just make sure we've got the right number on it. It is a 156 F1. So I think this is also known as a Dino. Or this is magazine number 28 in the Ferrari collection. We'll have a look at the diecast car at the end. I am going to go through the magazine first. So there we go, the Dino 156 F1 from 1961. So in this issue, the great victories, Ferrari in Canada, also the car, the Dino, and racing around the world, the 250 Monza, and winning F1 title 1961, the Dino F156 F1. So at home at Gilles Villeneuve, Canadian F1. Formula One first arrived in Canada in the late 60s, and when its position towards the end of the season meant it played an important role in deciding championships. In the 1980s, the races were moved to earlier in the racing year. Yes, they were. Canada and Ferrari are linked in several ways. One of those is a large community of Italians who live in the North American country, while the other is in the form of one of the Prancing Horse's Marquis' most celebrated drivers, Gilles Villeneuve. There you go. Not going to read the whole thing. If you want to read it, pause the video. I'll let you actually read that, but I'm going to move on. The debut of the Flying Canadian. Winning hometown debut, Gilles Villeneuve at the wheel of the single-seater Ferrari 312 T3 in 1978. The Canadian won his home Grand Prix in his first complete season driving for the Prancing Horse Marquis. Very nice. For a sole win, the Ferrari mechanics at the pits applaud Frenchman's Jean Alesi's victory, the 1995 Canadian Grand Prix, at the wheel of the 412 T2. It was the Prancing Horse Marquis' only victory of the season. That one was struggling a bit more, wasn't it? Alesi's first and only win, Schumacher's many victories. So looking at Ferrari and Canada, let's see, what have we got? These are all first places. Okay. So we've got 1970, 1978, 83, 85, 95, 97, 98, 2000, 2002, 2003, 2004. Ferrari's won a lot of them there. Well done. But there was a few gaps in there. So I'm sure if we looked at the other teams to see who's winning, there are probably some teams that were winning it quite often as well. I'm guessing somewhere around the Williams or McLaren. Hill and Baghetti. Phil Hill photographed here in the Grand Prix of 1961. Two drivers, one American, the other Italian. Both of them shared the same passion for cars, for the particular colour, Ferrari red, and in particular vintage, 1961. There you go. Rear-engined pioneer racing, the much success from 1961 to 64. The Dino 156 F1 had an engine configuration that went against Enzo Ferrari's natural instincts, putting it in the rear. Yeah. Engine is a 120-degree V6, 1.476.6, just under 1.5 litre, 190 brake horsepower, 9,500 RPM, 420 kilograms in weight. The great Ferraris. We have a poster. I don't take these posters out, leave them always in. Also have the banked curve pictures. It's a bit blurry. I guess they were going pretty flat out. We've got a open view of one of these cars. Wow, it is basically cockpit, engine, and wheels. There is little to no body. It's mostly just chassis with panels to protect or stop the wind from getting in through the chassis, I'm guessing. World Championship, when was I? World Champions tinged with tragedy. At Aintree, 1961, Von Trips won in the 156 once more for Ferrari, clean sweep, and Hill second and Ginther third. The Lotus and Sterling Moss won at Nürburgring, but the 156 secured victory again in the Italian GP in at Monza in the hands of Hill. Tragically, the race was marred by the death of Von Trips, whose car crashed into the sand and killed 14 spectators. Wow. There's a reason why they have so much protection now. Did very well. That's a lot of firsts, seconds or thirds over up to 4 years, 61, 62, 63 and 64. Not bad for a car doing multiple years. Moving on, competition models, a compromised model. Oh, I do like the looks of this. Do you know, I mean, it's a Ferrari through and through, but it has the look of the, was it Jaguar D-type? The one without the roof? I think that's what it was. But it's probably what they did back in those days. So created in 1954 by combining the compact chassis of the 750 Monza with a 3-litre 240 brake horsepower V12 engine from the 250mm. The 250 Monza competed until 1956. Unfortunately, it failed to live up to high expectations hoped for the model. Still looks pretty good. Can't remember, do I have one of those? It might have been in the collection. 60-degree V12, just under 3-litre, 240 brake horsepower at 7,200 RPM, 850 kilograms. Top speed of 250 kilometers an hour or 155 mile an hour. Very nice. Making its Italian debut at Monza in 1954. Yeah. Next one is the 550 Barchetta. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's not Barchetta. Barchetta model. It looks like a yellow one. I'll be back in that one next week. Magazine 29. Let's have a look at the model of this particular one. So the 156 F1. These are all well done models. I like these, the Ferrari ones. See the engine in? No, you cannot. Well, I'll probably just go under there. Get the light in there. I mean, it almost looks like it go either way. That is the rear, the radiator there. Front has these two little intakes. And one across the nose there. We are running a blue seat. Wooden coloured steering wheel. Watch I don't bump those little mirrors off. It's actually really well done. There are gauges printed on there. I don't know if you can see that through the wheel there. Yep. I'm going to put this on the turntable for a closer look. Not a lot underneath. Our exhaust pipes poking way out the rear. Interesting little car. I'll put it on the turntable. Thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to have a few more of these Ferraris and supercar magazines until I catch up to the Formula 1 collection that I'm currently going through, and then we'll go through them with the same number on each one. I hope you get to watch that with me too. Cheers. Thanks for watching. Bye.